might be missing its shields, so we're not running the, you know, the 100% absorbance blank. Sometimes you do, it just depends on how this thing is run, but in this case, it's simple. You're just running the simple.
So that's the blank.
You're running the 0 blank. You're not running 100 blank.
Okay, so that's the 0 blank.
Yeah, the 0 blank. So you run it, and then for the filter, and then it takes the blank at all the wavelengths. So it's not like at each different wavelength you have to re-blank it. I mean, you could, but we'll see. But in any case, back to this. So you do your blank thing, right? You put it in, you hit measure blank, and you pull it out. Then you put into the filter that we're working on right now, plug in the nanometers at 250, and in this case it's 971. We'll compare that to what's on the sheet.
So it'll tell you if it failed or not. It's in.
It's in.
It'll turn red if it fails.
Alright, so in this case, the next one we do is 340. This is why I like it when it's all localized. It's fairly straightforward when you're plugging stuff in.
Gotcha.
So, according to the sheets, 340 total.
No, you did.
Oh, maybe we need to do blanket every single time. Okay. Mistake. Looks like we're just doing it the hard way every single time, which is fine.
So you have to do the blank after each one.
Yeah. See, it should be.
Measure blank.
It's fine. Every unit's different. It's still setting it. Okay, so that's the 0. Put the blank aside. Make sure not to touch the. Where did I just put it? Uh-oh. This one. Sorry.
Is that the 10?
Yes, the 10.
Okay.
Alright, so we're putting it back in after we blanked it.
So re-blank, 10 back in.
Okay, so this one's supposed to be reading 340, right?
Yes.
10332. So we're done.
So
1.03. Okay, and then we're getting
1.034.
cool. So we just have to blank it.
So you're going off this. What sheet are you going off?
We're going off of the sheet for the filters.
Okay.
So
show me how you're doing it. Really.
okay, so at any particular wavelength, in this particular case, the next one's 500, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you go to 500 nanometers, and it says that value should be 1.0587.
Gotcha.
All right, so 1.0587, right?
Okay, so we have to blank it again, right?
We have to blank it again, which is fine. Be sure to touch it by the frosted side. You'll have to touch the clear side. Put it back in.
Side facing towards the display.
Blank it again. This is the slow part, the blanking.
Gotcha.
Okay, it's done. All right, it doesn't have any, so any word saying that it's doing its business. Put the filter back in. Let it stabilize. Okay.
So you didn't have to change off of 340 this time? Should this one have been
Oh,
500?
my mistake. Ah, you caught me. Okay. Got to blanket again.
Okay.
Forgot a step. So put it back in. Condo. Measure the blank. Thanks, you caught my mistake. Okay, now we'll put the filter in. I wasn't going crazy. stable. 1.059. All right, we're in business.
Sweet.
Alrighty, so repeat process. Blank back in. It's like the hokey pokey. 546.1 is the next one. Going to enter. I'm going to measure the blank. Meanwhile, we're going to look up the next one, 546.1, which is
1.0238.
1.0238. All right, it's done blanking, right?
Yes.
All right, put the filter back in.
So on the 10, you go through each set of points. So 5 points for the 10, 5 points for the 30, and then the other.
Yeah, if I could figure out this carousel, sure, it would make it easy. Because
Does this affect the carousel?
I'm
looks like the
assuming that this
turnstile
you're
would.
supposed to position it, but it's stuck on 2 right now. I
Gotcha.
thought pushing it would rotate it, but it didn't. But in any case, 1.025.
0.25.
All right, we're still good.
Okay, remove that. Put a blank in.
Yeah, if we can figure out this carousel, we just switch it back and forth every single time.
Got you.
But
Put the next value.
you know, I mean, we're not testing the carousel; we're testing the lasers essentially.
Mm-hmm.
So the carousel part they can get thermo to come out and
Gotcha.
deal with, but it's not going to keep us from doing the measurements. All right, so this is fun. I haven't done this in a long time, and I mean a long time.
Still got it.
All right, well that's reading at 590. That's 0.97. What do we got?
0.9. I'm sorry. Yeah, 0.982.
Okay, cool. All right, last one for this particular filter.
Put the blank back in.
Pokey pokey.
Raw. Blank measurement.
7 nanometers.
I'll set the
635.
patch parameter first. To 6.35. Then measure blank.
9422. Not having to write is kind of nice. I do.
Yes, that right was a pain.
All right, so we have a whole set with the filter. Repeat process with the 30.
30. So finish with the 10.
All right, so put the 10 back. Put the. Let me just put this.
Slide
Don't.
the covers back.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Grab 30.
All right, which one is a 30? It's this one. Alrighty, so
Process. Put the blank.
looks like we're getting a little, getting a little crud there. So just check it every now and then to keep it clean. Yeah, I didn't want to blow it out because if you get particles
You'll
suspended
make
in
it-
air,
yeah.
it might get in the line of the laser.
Got you.
All right, so starting from 250 again, so 7 nanometers. I'm gonna measure the blank. All right, so on this one, we're now on the 30, right?
Yeah, we're now on the 30.
So we should be getting 0.4125. Run this. makes sense, right? Because if you increase transmittance, you should have less absorbance,
Gotcha.
right? Because they're inverse relationship.
Gotcha.
Literally, like if you take the reciprocal, you end up with it. So now let's put
The 30.
30s in.
Oh, 0.413.
Okay.
Alright, remove that one.
So as I was saying earlier, I'm like questioning my method. I'm like, usually spectrophotometers don't go really out unless you like shake the hell out of it, and then the filters come out of alignment, that sort of thing. But I mean, if it just sits there all year, it really shouldn't. I mean, sure, things wear,
Gotcha.
but I mean, to have that drastic number change, like we were like, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Like there was something obviously wrong with.
So
I
let's change
forgot to
500.
change the.
Yeah.
Like you can hear the gears, right? That's literally the filters inside shifting.
Gotcha.
Because you have a light source in there, right? The laser source. But the thing is, it's radiating at all wavelengths. So you need to put the filters in front of it to get the wavelength that you want. And you filter everything else out.
Gotcha.
All right, so we zeroed it at that one. We put our 30 back in. And our absorbance should be, oh, I forgot to look that up. We're at 340, right?
Yes.
4626.
And this is 0.462.
Cool. Everything's turning up Millhouse. I like this. Okay, so repeat process.
30. Blank and
Blank in.
parameter.
5 hundo.
Measure blank. Once that changes to 500. Boom.
Now that in.
Put the 30 back in.
Filter back in. All right. Okay. Everything's going well.